It's been a long time since I've been in front of this camera. I guess it's about 2 months. Times really fly when you are busy, and in my case, it's my full-time job. But I'm glad to be back. Enough about me. Let's talk about a topic that I want to share with you guys today. It is a piece of software that I often use for simple photo editing. And by simple, I mean really simple. First off, this initially is an iPad exclusive app that recently got ported to the iPhone. So we can edit on the go. But in this video, I'm going to use my iPad for a demonstration purpose. And I slot in some iPhone footage to show you guys the difference in the user interface. Looking at the App Store, it costs $7.99 for both iPad and iPhone version. This is not exactly a cheap apps, and might hold some of you off in getting the apps. So let me do a quick run through and a small review on how this app works, and you guys can decide on yourself. Disclaimer time, I am not a professional photo editor, so anything that I mention in the video might be not technically correct, but it's part of my thought. And I think my way of usage of this app might be more related to the general user of these apps. Okay, now let's get started. The first thing you see when the app is open is a row of photos currently saved in your default photo apps. And if you're in the landscape mode, there will be a sidebar for your album, just like your default photo apps. I think it's a great move by the developer to reduce the learning curve for its user so they can focus on the photo editing itself. So just tap the photo you wish to start your edit and off you go. The meat and potato of this app is machine learning, also known as ML, and that's where the magic happens. Let's start from the left. A magic wand with a small ML tab. Tap it and let the iPad do the work. Depending on your device processing power and the complexity of the image, the waiting time will vary, and after a few seconds, you will get your freshly edited photo. The result of the edited photo might not suit your taste and might give you an entirely different feel compared to the original photo. For example, the dawn atmosphere of this photo shifts to a nightlife feel with just a tap. This doesn't mean it's a bad edit, and I would say it might open up some possibility that you'll never think of. But you can always go to the adjustment section and fine-tune the slider yourself. With a whole list of sliders to slide around to your hard content, you will definitely be able to find a specific setting that suits your taste. For example, if you don't like the blue hue of the ML edited photo, you can just slide the temperature slider higher and believe the machine learning will do a great job in other departments, such as lightness, hue, or color balance. And of course, you can always turn off and on the machine learning of your individual setting or even reset it. Playing around the curve, levels, and color balance is fun, making me feel like I'm a real professional while doing it. But of course, it's just for fun. There are also presets you can choose from if you already have something in mind, or save your own setting. But if you're like me, I'd rather believe and choose the machine learning. But hey, you do you. Next up, ML Super Resolution. As the name suggests, it automatically upscales your resolution to make it much clearer. To compare how well you upscale your photo, just tap the compare button and you will see the difference. Quite impressive, right? But it also drastically increases your image size, so beware. Ah yes, the compare button is universal, so you can use it to compare before and after your edited photo. The next feature is quite useful to edit out unwanted detail in your photo. For example, I would like a cleaner sky without those cherry blossom. Tap the repair button, adjust your brush size, and off you go. But it's not all powerful. Removing one of the characters will result in something like this. Machine learning also slipped into the crop function, but I didn't find it too useful as it doesn't crop the way that made me feel that it improved my photo. But hey, it's there when you need it. In the More button section, aside from the usual share, export, and setting, you will find functions such as color match that you could use to duplicate unedited photo color profile and paste into this picture. Speaking of pasting, this app also supports batch processing if you need it. Lastly, denoise. That's what it says. Reduce the noise level resulting from higher ISO due to low light. And there's an overview and function I normally use when I'm editing photo using these apps. Pixelmator Photo doesn't really do much for professional photo editor, as applications like Photoshop or Lightroom might serve them much better. But for peasants like us, occasionally editing a dozen of our travel photo, once in a blue moon, this hit right in the spot. Especially the ML Magic Wand. It really helped a lot. And that's it. What do you guys think of this app? Is it worth the asking price? And of course, you can always get it during a discount when it happens. Thanks for watching. Ciao!